Greetings everyone and welcome to the Archer. This weekend we had some IFR weather, so I took advantage of that and grabbed the Archer, which is one of the club airplanes that I have access to, and decided to go out and fly a couple of approaches in instrument conditions. Given that this was actual conditions, I focused my time and effort in the actual flying, and I did bring two cameras with me. However, you'll find that one of the cameras died towards the last third of the flight, so I'm limited on the video that I can share with you. So what I'm going to do is break up these two videos into two separate approaches, and if there's a lot of interest in showing the whole flight, I will go ahead and edit that together with what video I do have available. So for today's flight, we are going to do the ILS24 into Lehigh Valley International Airport. We are currently being vectored to the final approach fix, so I want to take a few seconds and review the approach with you. As you see here, this is an ILS approach, and the approach course is 240 degrees. The landing elevation for the airport is 387 degrees with a 7,000 foot runway, and the approach minimums for this ILS approach is 587 feet. If for some reason we need to go missed, we will climb to 900 feet, then make a right turn and climb to 3,000 feet direct to the East Texas VOR, and then we'll hold on the 292 radial. So with that being said, I'm going to transition this back to the video where we're about to get a vector as we make our first turn towards the final approach fix. And one other quick note, I'm not an instructor, nor is this instructions or training for you, but I did want to point out that I did make two mistakes on this approach. One was drifting a little bit to the right, and the other was descending a little bit below the glide slope. I think it's important to share, one for my own self-improvement, but also to really illustrate how quickly you can drift off course if you're either fixated or not scanning properly. And so I wanted to share that with you as a learning point, and hopefully it makes all of us safer flyers. So with that being said, I'm going to switch to the approach. We're going to focus mainly on the instrument panel, and then I'll do split screen as we get closer to the approach. I will also share the for-flight iPad presentation throughout as well.
November 45 Whiskey, turn left heading 330.
Left turn to 330, 45 Whiskey. We'll go fuel pump on, mixture's full rich.
Endeavor 5241, 5 miles from music. Turn right heading 210, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS from right 24 approach.
Heading 210, maintain 3000 until established, clear ILS 24 approach, Endeavor 5241.
November 2245 Whiskey, turn left heading 270, join the localizer.
Left 270 to join the localizer, 45 Whiskey.
Traffic not available.
Class Charlie in 6.9 miles.
November 2245 Whiskey, 4 miles from Mudry. Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS from right 24 approach.
Okay, 3000 until established and cleared ILS 24 approach, 45 Whiskey.
Endeavor 5241, contact tower 1 to 0.5.
Tower Endeavor 5241, see you.
we got the ILS in. We're about to turn on Mothery here. The light slope keeps popping in and out, but that's okay. For now, anyway. Fuel pump on, landing lights on. All the lights are on and the pitot heat's on. Looks like the ILS is starting to turn in, so we will go ahead and as well. Okay, so the trick is you put the diamond on the top of the arrow, and that should get us to where we need to be. And then once we hit the glide slope, we will start our descent. Looking outside, there's no ground contact yet. This is an ILS, so as we get closer, the sensitivity of the needle will continue to change on us. Or get more sensitive, I should say. Like the wind's shifting just a wee bit, so I'm turning a little more left. 243 is the heading we want for the localizer.
Number 2245 Whiskey, contact tower 120.5.
Okay, we're to tower 120.5. Thank you, 45 Whiskey. And good afternoon, Tower Archer 2245 Whiskey, just inside of Mudry on the ILS24, 3,000 feet.
Archer 2245 Whiskey, Allentown Tower, wind 240 at 5, runway 24, cleared to land.
Okay, cleared to land, runway 24, 45 Whiskey. Alright, we're creeping a little bit to the left, so I'm going to just steer about 240 to get us back on course. Still at 3,000 feet, waiting for the glide slope. Okay, that little correction got us there, so now we're going to just slide back to 243 and just hold on. Okay, glide slope's starting to move down, so we'll get ready to power down as we intercept.
Endeavour 5241, 180 on the runway is approved if you need it. Left turn Alpha 5, contact ground point niner.
Alpha 5, ground point niner, Endeavour 5241.
Okay, we're coming up on music. 1 dot low, waiting for that to intercept. Starting to drift a little bit right again, so I'm going to come back to 241. Still no ground contact. Okay, so there's intercept. Slow it down to 18. Get our course corrected here. .587 is. Okay, there's music. Shad low, so we'll just have a little
Caution,
bit of power.
inside TFR.
And because I was on an IFR flight plan, I am allowed inside the outer ring of the TFR, which anyone can do if they're on an IFR or VFR flight plan and have a discrete transponder code. The President was up in Bedminster, so that outer ring did cross into the Lehigh Valley Allentown airspace.
Okay, there's 2,000.
Three-mile final runway
800.
24.
Fuel pumps on, mixture's full rich. $14 of 53.
$500.
Archer 45 Whiskey, say parking.
45 Whiskey is just going to taxi back and pick up clearance to go back to Northeast Philly.
45 Whiskey, Roger, to make a left turn Alpha 3 and contact ground point enter.
Okay, left turn Alpha 3, we'll contact ground. 45 Whiskey, thank you.
Well, as always, I appreciate you watching these videos. Please subscribe and like this video, and I look forward to seeing you again in a future video. Take care.